everyone. My name is Mint from KJC Esports, and we have another amazing guest for Discover as we talk about self care. I would like to introduce you to my personal favorite VTuber, Studycatto. Hi, Kato.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine and I'm very honored to be part of this interview or podcast.
I love your avatar, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, on to the first question. How long have you been streaming, and what made you decide to try it?
So I started streaming March, so nearly 1 year na. And actually it started during the pandemic while I was reviewing then for the board exam. I didn't have any motivation at all. Then I got into study streams in YouTube. Then it made me feel that I was very productive. And I wanted to share that productivity and motivation that gave me to others. So I also tried streaming on Instagram then, but it did not last long. So some of my friends who were at Twitch, they said, why don't you try Twitch na? And then yeah, the rest is history. They already supported me before and present streams na din. So very thankful that they showed me Twitch then kasi the community was very welcoming despite the iba yung content ko. So ayun.
Right, and you mentioned like the content is very different, and I do agree on that. So, furthermore, tell us about what you do in your streaming platform. Because from what I know, you also play other games, right?
Yes, I tried playing games because I also love playing din naman. But in my current situation kasi, so my parents don't know that I stream. So I need to be a little quiet whenever I stream. So medyo mahirap yun na makipag-engage ka sa ibang tao tapos tahimik ka lang. So I nag-study streams na lang muna ako hanggang sa I felt na okay na ulit. So maybe whenever I have the opportunity to have own place and all, maybe I can go back to variety streams again. Yeah.
And I'm curious about this. What are some of the rules that you have on your stream, and what's the reason behind them? Because for those, most of you don't know, in Twitch, we can have our own rules in our platform. So it depends on the streamer. So how about you, Kato?
So my rules are not that very hard to understand. I am a psych major and I welcome viewers who share their stories and all, even though I just type to reply to them. But yes, the trauma dumping is a big no. I mean, you can share, but if it's like very triggered, it's very triggering na the topic. My mods will be there to not ban, maybe just talk to them that this topic is medyo mabigat na, maybe some other viewers are not into this topic and all. And study in my streams I always study naman, so they also have a timer. I also have a timer like 60 minutes I will be studying, 10 minutes I will be taking a break. So the 60 minutes maybe I cannot read the chats often, but in the 10 minutes break time, I try my best to back read all the chats and reply to them naman. So ayun.
I see. And a while ago, you did mention your situation at home where your parents are not aware of your streaming. So sometimes, yeah, like you mentioned, you had to mute yourself when you stream. Because I remember when I was watching you, like there would be like a little note where you say that you can't speak at all. Yeah. How is your situation now? Like, a while ago you did say that it's still the same, but maybe you can give us a glimpse more into it.
So my situation now is very the same. But right now, if I say I have schoolworks or I need interviews like this, they I make an excuse, like it's for school and all, so I can talk like this in my normal voice. But whenever they see like, oh, who are you talking to, like that, it's siguro nag-alala lang din sila because internet, it's full of people, and some of them I don't know naman personally, which I get it. But yeah, sometimes they can be a bit strict, not a bit but a lot. So yeah, it's kind of hard pa din naman ngayon, but I'm coping naman. So hopefully this year we can move on, we can move forward with our own, and I can also find a place of my own. So, yun.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, on a personal level, I definitely understand you on the fact that there are most of us who have to hide these type of passion that we have. Yeah, but yeah, I do agree that I hope someday they do get to learn and understand these kinds of things. And with that being said, what is the significance of having that parental support in the extracurricular activities that their children do, like streaming or gaming?
So, ayun na. So, I do study psychology naman. So, naaral din talaga namin tong mga to. So, syempre, example ko na lang. So, me myself, I love singing and dancing. So, nung bata ako, talagang inano nila ako for singing lessons and dance lessons, gano'n. But nung high school na and college, I stopped kasi I was shocked because they saw it as a distraction na for my studies. So, nung college, I got really into volleyball, gano'n. Yung mga talagang extracurricular activities na sa school. But whenever I tell them na I want to do this, I want to do that, they're gonna say, paano yung studies mo? Gano'n. Baka maging distraction lang yan, hindi makakatulong, gano'n. But hindi nila alam na for a child to grow, kung paano nila hanapin yung sarili nila, they have to hayaan yung bata na experience lahat ng sa college life nila, sa high school life nila. Though yes, children do make mistakes a lot, and we don't encourage that. Pero there are good ways sana to, you know, nasabihan sila na, oh, you did this, you did a bad thing, ganyan. You don't have to like parang alisin sa kanila yun kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin sa buhay. Because in the end, sila rin naman mag-ano na, ay gusto ko maging ganito, gusto ko maging ganyan. At least they don't have parang hindi nila maramdaman na may kulang pala na hindi nila nagawa nung bata sila. Kasi di ba kagaya natin ngayon na parang mga tumatanda na, tuwa-tuwa pa tayo pag nakakita tayo ng mga Disney movies. Yung mga laruan na pambata, yung parang yung inner child natin is pinufulfill natin habang lumalaki tayo. And we want to lessen that to other children na. Kasi at least sa paglaki nila, they're gonna say to others na, uy, naranasan ko yung ganito, my parents supported me in any way possible na maganda para umayos yung life ko, ganun. Diba? Mas magandang pakinggan yun kaysa na parang di ako sinuportahan, ayaw nila ng ganito, ganyan. So, ayun. Very important siya sa growth ng bata. Yeah. Napakwenta na.
That's okay. You know, as a pre-med student studying psychology, why do you think talking about mental health is so important? Because this whole discussion is about self-care.
So, ayun. Sa amin din kasi ang hirap pag-usapan ng mental health, lalo na pagka hindi mo ka-age or hindi naman ka-level of thinking, pero hindi kayo same way ng thinking ng kausap mo. So, like sa amin, pag tinatanong kami, sino yung mga pinakamahirap na kausapin pagka may client, ganon. So, ang lagi naming sagot is yung mas matatanda sa akin. Kasi, hindi nila magigets palalo. Ang hirap pa din hanggang ngayon kasi may stigma pa rin talaga. So, ang ginagawa namin minsan sa school is nagpa-plan kami ng parang webinar for mental health sa mga parents din minsan. Kasama sila para mas magets nila kung ano yung what their children feels, bakit ganito, why are they doing this, why are they thinking about this action, ganon. Kasi sa talaga ngayon, mahirap talaga i-clear sa kanila na these are true problems that us na mga ka-age natin, our age gaps, hindi talaga nila mag-gets. It's either they say, drama lang. Siyempre, hindi mawawala yun. Drama lang. Pero hindi nila alam na habang lumalaki yung anak nila, as their children grows, mas lumalala yung mental health problems nila if hindi nila maintindihan. Kasi walang mapag-vent outan yung bata or tayo in general. So, nandito rin kami to help you guys if ever. And I know therapy is a bit mahal siya, expensive and all, but we try our best. So, para yung binabayad nyo din sa amin is magiging worth it and mas matutuwa kami na makikita namin na may progress yung ginagawa na therapy dun sa client. Ayun.
And one of the things that's incorporated in mental health as well is burnout, right? So what is your understanding of burnout?
So para sa akin no, yung burnout, so common to pag may mga work na tayo, no, or para may routine na tayo every day. Gigising ka, kakain, punta ng work, tatapos yung work, uuwi, pahinga, tulog. Then alam mo yan, parang every day you do it again and again and again. And through that, parang mararamdaman yun din na you will feel na parang I'm not motivated anymore to do this kind of things every day. Parang I wake up, I just work. Parang wala nang rason. Yun lang yung rason mo to wake up. So for example, yung friend ko naman, rin siya, common din siya sa social media and sa streaming din naman. So parang if ever, di ba, halos everyday ka nagsistream, ganon, parang naging routine na siya sa'yo. Parang nakakapagod din. Kasi kahit naman you're just behind the camera, talking, playing games, or whatsoever, it's tiring. It's very tiring after the stream. Parang mararamdaman mo lang, ang dami kong kinausap, ang daming nangyari, gano'n. So, I tip them na, sabi ko sa kanila, if ever you feel na that routine is not working anymore, do something na different sa routine. So, parang kunwari, after work mo, kumain kayo sa labas, mag-party kayo, gano'n. Baka makatulong. Kasi pag yun lang araw-araw yung ginagawa mo, hindi talaga makakatulong sa mental health mo and sa physical health mo na din. So parang everyday na lang ganito, walang pagbabago. So you need to find a change sa mga ginagawa mo araw-araw. Hindi naman lagi na araw-araw iibahin mo yung routine. It's just that at least may nafe-feel kang, you feel different if you do this thing. Diba? So parang kunwari ako pag mag-aaral, for example, mag-aaral ako everyday, ganyan. Sabi ko, parang minsan kasi yung study streams hindi naman effective sa iba. So, yung iba naman, ginagawa ko is, kunwari yung 60 minutes ko aral, yung 30 minutes ko na pahinga, manonood ako ng anime or gusto kong K-drama, ganun. And you really feel na rest yun sa'yo. Parang, after mo manood, ready na ulit ako to do things that I should do, to finish everything, ganun. And always prioritize yung rest. Kahit na, alam ko, halos lahat tayo nagigilty pag nagpapahinga, na parang walang ginagawa, ganun. Kasi ako din, ganun. Pero, prioritize rest. Kasi, pagka hindi tayo nakapagpahinga ng maayos, wala talagang papasok sa utak natin, either studying or working. Streaming lahat kasi parang lahat yun pag pagod ka, di ba? Pag nagsistream ka, parang pati yung chat mo napapagod sa'yo eh. So, makikita nila yun sa'yo eh. So, ayun.
A while ago, you did mention one of the rules on your stream is trauma dumping, right? So, do you sometimes get affected when somebody shares bad news on your stream? And how do you try to keep the energy light for you and your viewers? Because honestly, like on a personal level, I relate to this question a lot. Because sometimes I don't know how to handle it anymore, especially when your energy is so high and then you're presented with that kind of news.
True though. Though, I don't know, maybe, ano na din, viewers should be responsible na rin. Kasi most of the chat naman in my stream, they will tell me, oh, Ate Kato, can I share something? That's a green flag for me. If you ask the streamer if they can share something, then my mods will say, if it's not heavy, it's okay. But if it's like really triggering, we can share that. I'll always tell them you can always DM me. My DMs are open if you need like help or like parang I can refer you to any help that I can give. Ganon. But I'm just here for advice. I'm just here to tell you advice. I will not like diagnose you, ganon. So, yung mga sasabihin nila na, oh, I failed sa exam, ganito, ganyan, it's okay. But if it's really triggering na, I have an attitude na pag I'm really uncomfortable, I will directly message my bots na please check this user, ganyan. Kasi, lalo na if it's a first time chatter, tas ganun, na agad yung sasabihin sa'yo. So, ayun. They will handle it. So, pagka naman, like, ka-close ko, ganun, or like, matagal na siya sa chat ko, it's okay. But, the trigger warning is still there. I will just put a trigger warning pagka super bigat na nung sinasabi. Pero, pag yung mga talagang hindi na talaga pwedeng sabihin sa stream, I would stop them and tell me, just DM me if you want me to help or I may give advice. Ganun. Pero minsan din kasi those DMs are, they go overboard din naman. Pero as calmly as possible, I tell them advice that I know and that will help them. Ayun.
I see. And well, can you suggest any methods on how to better take care of your mental health?
So for me naman, for personal experience na lang. So I sleep a lot. If ever, kunwari my first week was a whole week of studying, I rest the week. I rest during the weekends. My body is not cooperating with me, I rest. Or yun talaga yung number one, tulog. Sleep talaga kasi parang yun yung magpo-function. Pag nagising ka, kompleto yung tulog mo. You feel refreshed, may energy ka and all. Ano pa ba? So, pwede mo ring, ang naano ko din is parang doing nothing is being productive. Hindi yun dapat nagiging guilty pag wala kang ginagawa. Kasi, ano mo rin yun eh. Hindi lahat ng oras dapat may ginagawa ka. You need time for yourself para siyang yung ginagawa ko rin kasi para every Sunday, kung ganito, may reset day ako na parang lahat ng ginawa ko back to zero. Another week is coming. Dapat fresh ako, okay ako, lahat ng bagong gagawin ko, matatapos ko this week. So you deserve that rest na wala kang ginagawa as in. Parang sa computer, di ba? Nagre-reset lahat pagka over na yung ginagawa. Then, ayun din. Tas, always listen to your body. Pag hindi na kaya ng katawan mo, rest. Pag hindi na kaya ng utak mo, ipahinga mo. Although, I get messages like, parang araw-araw na ako nagpapahinga, ganon. Well, if you feel that way, that's the time you seek some help. professionally, or just you can talk to anyone na without judgments and all. Kasi sabi nga sa amin, we are here to help as therapists or psychologists. Pero minsan, sa tao pa din. If they really want to parang maayos yung buhay nila ulit. Ganon. Ayun.
Yeah, self-awareness really is important as well when it comes to mental health. So for the last question, Kato, what is your message for aspiring streamers?
So for aspiring streamers, no, siguro based on my personal experience, do what you want to do. Gaming man yan, working, baking, kahit anong content, do what you do. And if ever you have will encounter backlash and all, as long as you are in the right, you fight for your right. Hindi yun kawalan sa'yo if you are in the right. Kasi medyo daming issue, stress ka, di ba? Dapat wala yun eh. pero di naman kasi siya mawawala. That's understandable. Pero as long as you're not hurting people, you're not hurting yourself, you're not hurting anybody, you continue what you do. If it makes you happy and you're making a change for your viewers, di ba? Ang sarap sa feeling na, dahil sa ganito mo, I improve, ganyan. Pag naglalaro kang balo, pati ako gusto magbalo, ganon. Di ba? Nakaka-inspire ka. So, if you inspire people, just continue what you do.
Thank you so much, Kato, for that.
Thank you.
Well, do you have any social media that you can plug so we know where to reach out?
So, Twitch, Twitch TV, Studycatto. Yun naman na aking Then, Twitter is Studycatto din. That's Studycatto. So, you can always DM me, or if you have questions, go lang. Study tips. Ayun. I can see naman what are effective study tips for you.
All right, thank you so much, Kato, again for accepting our invitation here at KJC Esports.
Thank you.